Hit 1, the safe chair. Long stretches of sitting turn off your leg muscles. The longer you sit, the harder it is to get up smoothly. Over time, you lose strength in your hips and thighs, the exact muscles that prevent stumbles and help you catch yourself. The test that tells the truth is simple. How many times can you go from sit to stand in 30 seconds? Arms crossed. That number reflects real-life independence, getting off the toilet, out of a car, up from bed. If this is getting harder, the chair is stealing your strength. Hit 2, the healthy snack pattern. A handful of crackers here, a banana there, a little yogurt at 3 p.m. It feels clean, but misses the protein dose your muscles need to rebuild. Research and leading guidelines suggest older adults generally do better around 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram per day, spread across meals. Translation: your muscles respond to solid per meal protein hits, not grazing on carbs. Miss that dose, and even a good walk doesn't rebuild muscle. The result: you stay sore, you stay weak, and transfers keep getting tougher. Hit 3, the comfortable shoes. Soft, loose slippers and thick, marshmallow soles feel good, but they dull the signals from your feet that your brain uses for balance. Balance comes from 3 systems: feet, eyes, inner ear. Overcushioned soles blur foot feedback. Loose slippers wobble at the heel. At night, when vision is low, that lost foot input matters most. That's why the cozy option can become the most expensive choice. Now the money math. If a fall leads to a short nursing facility stay, national medians can reach 5 figures per month. Assisted living and in-home help aren't cheap either. A home health aide commonly runs $30 to $35 an hour in many areas. Need help 2 hours a day for bathing and dressing? That's roughly $60 to $70 a day, $1,800 to $2,100 a month. And that's light coverage. Add transportation to follow-ups, co-pays, and equipment like walkers, grab bars, and a raised toilet seat. And the bill climbs. If you need help with 2 or more activities of daily living, bathing, dressing, toileting, transferring, your monthly spend can jump fast, and it rarely drops overnight. Here's how these 3 stack and snowball. Weaker legs from long sitting make standing up and stepping over thresholds risky. Low protein meals block repair, so the weakness persists. Dull foot feedback from cushy slippers adds wobble, especially in the dark. One misstep, you reach for the towel bar, it isn't there, and down you go. OR. Imaging, maybe surgery, then rehab. You come home needing help with bathing and transfers, and now you're paying by the hour. Before we dive into fixes, you needed to see the compounding effect clearly, because changing one habit won't cut the total risk. We'll hit all 3: movement, protein, and footwear, so you can cut the fall risk and the bill. Habit number 1, the safe chair trap. Here's why the chair is not safe. Long, uninterrupted sitting lets your leg and hip muscles go offline. When those muscles idle for hours, they stop firing efficiently. Then the very next stand feels heavier, slower, and shakier. Do that day after day, and you're training weakness. The consequence isn't just slow standing. It's tougher toilet transfers, harder bathtub exits, and catching a toe on the carpet because your hips and ankles aren't giving you the lift. The thing most people miss is that walking doesn't fix this by itself. Walking is great for your heart and joints, but it doesn't replace the specific strength pattern of standing up under your own power. Sit to stand is a unique movement. You're moving your whole body weight, shifting forward, loading thighs and hips, stabilizing with core and ankles. That's why I treat standing up like a daily strength test and a daily exercise. What to do instead is simple. Break the sitting and turn standing up into your baseline drill. Use the sit to stand 10 rule. Every hour you're sitting, do up to 10 controlled sit to stands from a stable chair. Feet under knees, nose over toes. Push through your heels, stand tall, then sit back slowly like you're touching down on a cushion. If 10 is too much, start with 3 to 5. If arms are needed, use the chair or a countertop lightly, then work toward arms crossed as you get stronger. Let me show you exactly how to make this automatic. Tie it to something you already do. Phone rings? Stand for the whole call. TV commercials? Stand during the break. And do your reps. Drink water every hour? Great. When you refill, do 3 stands first. These tiny patterns reset your muscles and stack real strength without a gym, special clothes, or a schedule overhaul. Here's the shortcut nobody teaches. Slow on the way down builds more strength. Think 3 seconds lowering, 1 second up. That eccentric control is what keeps you from flopping onto a seat or missing a low couch. If you remember nothing else, remember, slow down, stand proud. And if pain flares in knees, shorten the range. Add a cushion to the chair, widen your stance slightly, or use a higher surface like the edge of the bed to reduce the bend. How do you know it's working? Use a simple check. How many sit-to-stands can you do in 30 seconds with good form? Cross your arms, feet flat, back tall. Count your clean stands. Don't chase a number, chase control. When the count climbs or the motion feels smoother, that's independence returning. Another quick marker. Does the toilet rise feel easier this week? That's real-life progress. Now, here's where most people mess up. They go for a long walk and call it leg day, then sit the next 5 hours. Or they spring up fast and plop down hard, training momentum instead of muscle. Or they skip rest days entirely. You need both consistency and recovery. Aim for microdoses every hour you're sedentary, plus 2 to 3 focus days per week where you do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 controlled stands. Rest at least a day between those focus sessions. Safety first. Choose a sturdy chair against a wall. Clear rugs and cords. If balance is iffy, stand near a countertop and slide a hand along it without leaning. Pain rule. Sharp, stabbing, or joint swelling means stop and modify. Muscle burn that fades after a minute is okay. Breathing rule. Exhale as you stand. Inhale as you lower. Posture rule. Chest tall, eyes forward, knees track over toes, heels down. Money link, because this matters. Stronger legs mean you can transfer on your own. Transfers drive paid care hours. If you can get off the toilet, out of the car, and in and out of bed without help, you avoid blocks of daily aid time that run $30 to $35 an hour. 10 minutes a day of stand practice can save hundreds each month by keeping those tasks in your hands, not on an invoice. Quick wins you can start today. Put a glass of water on the kitchen counter, not the coffee table, so you stand to sip. Take every phone call standing. During the evening news, do 2 sets of controlled stands in the first 2 commercial breaks. Set a gentle timer for 60 minutes. When it dings, stand and reset your legs. Once you nail this, everything else clicks. Your walks feel steadier. Stairs feel less punishing. And the bathroom stop at 2 a.m. feels safer because your hips and ankles are awake. Strength isn't built in a chair. We just turn standing up into your daily anti-fall insurance. And next, we'll fix the fuel that keeps those muscles growing. Habit number 2, the healthy snack, protein Mississippi. You've got the movement switch turned on. Now we need the raw materials to rebuild. The thing most people miss is this. Muscles don't grow from effort alone. They grow when you give them a solid protein dose at the right times consistently. Grazing on healthy snacks, crackers, a banana, a handful of berries, feels clean, but it often adds up to carbs without enough amino acids to kick on muscle repair. That's anabolic resistance at work. As we age, our muscles need a clearer protein signal to respond. Why this matters is simple. Without enough protein per meal, your sit-to-stands feel like spinning your wheels. You walk, You practice, but your legs don't repair or add strength efficiently. Over weeks, that shows up as slower bathroom transfers, more effort getting out of a car, and hesitating before stairs. The real-world impact is independence. Hit your protein needs and training sticks. Miss them, and you slide toward needing hands-on help. Here's what works. Most reputable guidance for older adults points to roughly 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, spread across meals, unless a clinician says otherwise for kidney issues. For many people, that translates to aiming for about 25 to 35 grams of protein at each meal, rather than saving it all for dinner. Think 3 green lights a day instead of 1 red meat feast at night. Let me show you exactly how to hit that dose with familiar foods. Breakfast is usually the lowest, so upgrade it. Pair 2 eggs with a side of Greek yogurt, or do cottage cheese with berries and a sprinkle of nuts. Prefer savory? Scramble eggs with a half cup of beans and cheese in a small tortilla. If mornings are tough, blend a simple shake, milk or fortified soy milk, a scoop of protein powder if you use it, and a half banana, then chew something like a hard-boiled egg or a slice of cheese, so you feel satisfied. Lunch is the easy swap. Instead of a light salad with a few cucumber slices, anchor it with a palm-sized piece of chicken, tuna, salmon, tofu, or a hearty scoop of beans plus a slice of cheese. Sandwich fan. Use real protein in the middle, turkey, tuna salad, or hummus plus sliced egg, and keep the bread to 2 slices. Soup person? Pick lentil, bean, or chicken, and add Greek yogurt as a topper. Dinner is your anchor, not your rescue. A palm-sized serving of fish, chicken, lean beef, tofu, or tempeh, plus a side of beans or yogurt-based sauce gets you there. If you're plant-forward, build plates around beans, lentils, tofu, or soy crumbles, and add a complementary protein like dairy or eggs where you can. The key is the per meal target, not perfection, most days of the week. Here's the shortcut nobody teaches. Protein first, 3 bites. Start every meal by eating a few bites of your protein. It nudges appetite in the right direction, gets amino acids on board early, and reduces the chance you fill up on bread or fruit and leave the actual building blocks on the plate. If you remember nothing else from this section, remember, dose it, don't graze it. Let's talk pantry. Budget-friendly proteins are your friend. Canned tuna or salmon, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, milk or soy milk, peanut butter, canned beans, lentils, tofu, rotisserie chicken, frozen edamame. Keep at least 3 of these ready so you can build a plate fast. Prefer a shake? Fine, but don't make every meal a shake. Whole foods bring potassium, calcium, and other nutrients your muscles and bones like. Now, common mistakes. Grazing on crackers, fruit, or 100-calorie snacks all afternoon leaves you short on protein, then overly hungry at night. Counting beans as a protein, but only eating a 1/4 cup. Won't hit the mark, go for at least a 1/2 to 3/4 cup. Skipping breakfast is another trap. Your muscles go too long without a signal. Also watch dessert crowd out. If sweets displace protein at dinner, your nightly repair window shrinks. Trust me on this one, protein first doesn't ruin dinner. It saves your legs. How do you know it's working? Simple. Your sit-to-stand count feels smoother, soreness fades faster between sessions, and stairs don't burn as long. You're less wiped after errands. That's muscle rebuilding. If appetite is low, split meals in half. Eat part now, part 2 hours later, but keep the protein in both halves. Money link, because this choice pays you. Stronger legs from consistent protein mean fewer assists with bathing and dressing, which often triggers paid aide time at $30 to $35 an hour. If you avoid just 1 hour of help each weekday, that's roughly $600 to $700 a month back in your pocket. One grocery list that prioritizes protein can beat an invoice of recurring care. Quick wins to start today. Add a protein to your usual breakfast egg, yogurt, or cottage cheese. At lunch, make the protein the first thing you put on the plate. At dinner, eyeball a palm-sized portion and add a half cup of beans or a dairy side. And use the protein first 3 bites. Rule every meal this week. Fuel on board means your training sticks. Next, we'll keep your balance sensors online so that strength actually keeps you off the floor. Habit number 3, the comfortable shoes balance tax. You've got strength building and protein on board. Now protect your balance sensors. The thing most people miss is how much your feet talk to your brain. Balance relies on 3 systems working together: feet, touch and pressure, eyes, and your inner ear. During the day, vision helps a lot. At night, vision drops, so foot feedback matters more. Overcushioned. Loose slippers dull that signal. It feels cozy, but you're taxing your balance every step. Let's be honest, if your heel is playing hide and seek with your slipper, your ankle is already doing math it shouldn't have to do. Here's why that hurts you. Squishy soles blur the feel of the floor. Loose heels let your foot slide, delay your correction, and add wobble. Combine that with a quick bathroom trip in the dark, and your brain gets slower, fuzzier data. That's when a small misstep becomes a big fall. The result isn't just a bruise. It's hospital, rehab, and weeks of paid help you didn't plan for. What works better is simple: firm, secure shoes indoors. Think of a stable base with 3 features: a snug heel, a firm midsole, and a grippy outsole. Lace or Velcro closure beads slip-ons because it locks the foot to the shoe. Low heel height helps. Aim for flat to a small lift, not a platform. The goal is clear feedback, not squish. Let me show you exactly how to set this up at home. First, swap the floppy slippers for structured house shoes, athletic style or walker shoes with good tread, or supportive slippers with a firm sole and heel counter that hugs your ankle. Keep them by the bed and the bathroom door. Second, add non-slip mats where you turn or pivot, bedside, hallway corners, bathroom entry, and in front of the sink. Third, build a lighting plan, motion night lights at knee height in the bedroom and hallway so you can see the floor without fumbling. Now, daily balance practice to keep the system sharp. Start with an anchor point. Stand near a countertop with your hips touching the edge. Do a 20-second eyes open stance, feet hip width, feeling the floor through the balls of your feet and heels. Then gently narrow your stance and hold another 20 seconds. If that's easy, try eyes closed for 5 to 10 seconds, but only with your hips touching the counter and a light hand ready. This is not about heroics, it's about precision. Next, heel-to-toe drills. On a clear hallway, walk 8 to 10 steps, placing your heel directly in front of your toes. Look forward, not down. Use the wall with a fingertip slide if needed. Turn around safely, then return. This trains midline control. Then add head turns. Walk slowly while turning your head left-right, then up-down, keeping your stride short. That trains your vestibular system to handle motion without losing your step. Toe and heel rises rounded out. Hold the counter. Rise onto your toes for a slow 2 count. Lower slow for a 2 count. Do 10. Then lift your toes with heels down, feeling your shins engage. 10 reps. These wake up the ankle strategies that keep you stable on uneven surfaces. And when you catch a toe, here's the shortcut nobody teaches. Practice when you're fresh, not tired. Balance training under fatigue teaches sloppy patterns. Do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, both near solid support. If you remember nothing else, remember eyes up, hips to counter. Common mistakes to avoid: walking in socks on slick floors, huge fall risk; loose, backless slippers, your heel hunts for the shoe while you're moving; thick, pillowy soles, feel good, but blur the ground; training balance in the dark or when you're lightheaded, bad idea; pushing time before stability, own 10 seconds, steady before chasing 30. Quick wins today: put structured house shoes at the bedside and promise yourself you'll use them for every nighttime bathroom trip. Add a motion night light in the hallway. Do a 30-second stance, hold while the kettle boils, hips touching the counter, then 10-toe rises. Swap one throw rug for a non-slip mat. Money Link, because this choice pays you. Nighttime trips are prime time for falls. One avoided slip can mean no ER, no rehab, no new paid hours for bathing and transfers. If avoiding one fall protects just a month of aid time, you've saved thousands. A solid pair of inside shoes and 2 night lights cost less than one copay, and they work every single night. How do you know it's working? Your hallway feels calmer at night. You stop grabbing door frames. Your feet find the floor faster when you turn, and your sit-to-stands feel smoother because your ankles and hips are coordinating again. Strength plus clear foot feedback is the combo that keeps you off the floor. You've built strength, fueled it, and now locked in stability.